Left foot, right foot, sideward step. Dip it down low, then pop your chest. Round and round, shake your hips. Left foot, right foot, blow a kiss.
Space where I can just be.
Round and round, shake your hips. Left foot, right foot. Round and round, shake your hips. Left foot, right foot, blow a kiss.
Space where I can just be.
Left foot, right foot, sideward step. Dip it down low, then pop your chest. Round and round, shake your hips. Shake your hips. Left foot, right foot, sideward step. Dip it down low, then pop your chest. Round and round, shake your hips. Left foot, right foot, sideward step. Dip it down low, then pop your chest. Round and round, shake your hips. Left foot, right foot, blow a kiss.
A space where I can just be.
Round and round, shake your hips. Left foot, right foot, blow a kiss. Round and round, shake your hips. Left foot, right foot. Round and round, shake your hips. Left foot, right foot. Blow a kiss.
Break it down.
So many people in the dance hall tonight. Me wanna shout out for the people in the world.
I don't give a fuck, all I wanna do is dance. I don't give a fuck, all I wanna do is dance.
So many people in the dance hall tonight. Me wanna shout out for the people in the world.
I don't give a fuck, all I wanna do is dance. I don't give a fuck, all I wanna do is
CWC hype.
without any warning. You will know when it comes. Comes.
with my partners. What I had to do for my family, my everything. Chasing dreams, make a way. Never had a dollar with my partners. What I had to do for my family, my everything. Chasing dreams, make a way. Never had a dollar with my partners. What I had to do for my family, my everything. Chasing dreams, make a way. Never had a dollar with my partners. What I had to do for my family, my everything. Chasing dreams, make a way. My everything. Chasing dreams.
As we roll.
Girl, gon' make that booty pop like you the baddest.
Let's do this.
Yeah, the party never stop. Girl, gon' make that booty pop like you the baddest on the block. On the block, yeah, the party never stop. On the block, yeah, the party never stop. Girl, gon' make that booty pop like you the baddest on the block.
Hello and good evening, everybody. Welcome to the CWC. Oh my, well, it's starting slowly. It looks like the players did actually need to switch a little bit at the Civ draft, and we're gonna get going in just a few moments over here. It should be fine. We did manage to get into the soon into the lobby, so we can get all of the information about the players over there. And you know, just as usual, everybody has something exactly at the last moment. So yeah, I did get distracted a little bit to answer all of those questions. Also, hello Sar, good evening, sir, and welcome. Closing, good Abend, my head, and willkommen, und willkommen. I did see also Muzras, good evening, sir, and welcome. Indeed, we got the CWC starting. I do also notice Ponuki, bonsoir, monsieur, et bienvenue. The Big Mono 85, good evening, sir, and welcome. I hope you're going to enjoy the show with us. Takeshilev also, hello there, sir, good evening. Get ready for the CWC. Muzra, thank you so much for the 100 biddies. Also, I do want to say, Lancer, good evening, sir, and welcome. I did notice Armada Siracusa, good evening, sir, and welcome. Daniel Dingo, good Abend, my hair. Willkommen. And I do want to also say hello to everybody on YouTube that's joining us. I didn't actually see the chats over there, but I will. Papas, good evening, sir, and welcome. Also, moving troops in TW with Tash. Yes, moving troops on pad over there is definitely going to be a problem, especially if you have a lot of them, right? Anyway, I do want to put up on the screen over here what's going on, because they did start to go through the map choices. We do have for them in this season 7 maps to go, and it looks like it's going to be Rich Islands, Inlet Sea, Lakes, Pangea East, West, Primordial, 7 Seas, and Tilted Axis. And we do have 3 maps on each side by the looks of it. Ulyss is going to be on the left, and we do have Bisous, the Chatons on the right side over there. Yeah, I mean, cat kisses, it definitely works. We do have them already taken out 2 of the maps, Rich Islands and Pangea East, West. I do also want to say, if you are looking to take a look at the schedule over there and also the Twitch streams that are doing the commentary on the games, you can easily find them on Civ6worldcup.com. You can take a look over there. It's going to be updated as quickly as we get the information, and usually it's either by the end of Wednesday every week or at the beginning of Thursday, or I should say early days in Thursday, early hours Thursday. You're going to have the updates over there with the game's schedule. Let's take a look at what's going on here. It looks like they did take out another 3 maps. Primordial got taken out, Lakes got taken out, Pangea East versus West got taken out, until the axis with the Rich Islands. So only a choice between Inland Sea and 7 Seas. I mean, to be honest, you've seen Inland Sea. It's a big fight on the coast over there. Big fight in that middle of the ocean. We're going to see if they're going to go for something a little bit more, hybrid, like 7 Seas over here. They might get some naval action going. They might get some land action going. But Inland Sea, last time, a few days ago, we got a bit of a taste. Just a bit of a taste over there. A bit of a smell, a whiff of how Inland Sea actually looks like. And yeah, it's dangerous. Very dangerous. If you don't actually prepare properly on the coast over there, every turn counts. It is extremely punishing to actually not get to the caravel timings at the correct moment in time, or even worse, actually, oh my god, they're going for Inland Sea, or even worse, getting caught between a naval civ and a land civ. That's what I wanted to follow that phrase up. Anyway, it is what it is. We do have them going for the Inland Sea as the first game coming out for this CWC season 10. We got these 16 teams. Wow, okay, let's go. What do we have over here? Ulyss on the left side will need to start banning. They do have 5 bans in the first phase, with Bisous de Chaton needing to also do their 5 bans early. We're going to need to see what kind of tone of the game we're going to be set over here by Team Ulyss, and it is going to be a question how many of these coastal nations are they going to try to take out, not to mention the amazing damage dealers like Julius Caesar. There we go, pam, we got Julius over here taken out immediately. Also Automod is catching stuff. Oh, Flash Neo, good evening, sir, and welcome. Board Daniel, hello there, sir, welcome. Also hoping for Primordial or Tilted as always. Well, I guess Inland Sea works just as well, no, Bordanian? I think so. Also, it's a Pangea Classic. It's the wrong preset. Oh, it's a Pangea. We're inlanding again. It's Pangea Classic, or what is going on over here? C'est pas le bon map. That's what they say over here in the chat. Oh no, inland equals Pangea. So I got worked up for nothing over here. Come on, man. You know, I was like, you know how those cards are that you actually need to drill them at the beginning. You know, just get the engine started. I was doing just that over here, and then boom, they changed it up on me. Pangea Classic Regis. It is what it is. We're gonna need to get a taste of Pangea Classic Regis. It's not on the beta. It's on the 642 version, if I'm not mistaken. Let me actually take a look at over here what's going on in the bottom. Spectrum Battle Balance Map 642. 642 is the version, and then we do have quite a few extra modes over here that you know, makes the game significantly easier. That's my how to say, as my conclusion. Makes the game a lot easier. It is what it is, no? No more math needed. Who cares? Okay, so it looks like they did take out 4 civilizations, Grand Colombia and Julius Caesar by the side of Ulyss. On the right side, we do have Bisous de Chaton going for goal, and they took out the great Saladin. They took him out. Is that the flanking Saladin? I think that is the flanking Saladin, right? With the, yeah, it's Sultan. With the +5. Oof, that is quite a problem over there, I gotta say. Those boats can get extremely dangerous. Yeah, we're going to need to see how they're gonna go through this next. They do have another 3 bands to take out, and as you can see, they are taking their good old time to actually go through these choices. I do have to put up also, give me a second so I can put it up on the screen over here, the map, right? We need to put up the map. Pangea Classic Ridges. There we go, Pangea Classic Ridges. Alexander and Genghis are next. Yeah. Yeah, there was a BBG update. Yes, there was a BBG update. I think we talked about it on stream, Rafifi. We talked about it last week. I'm pretty sure we kept on talking about it because they were doing that dramatic thing with the settler snatches, and we got a little bit of a laugh out of that. Wow. Anyway, I guess, you know, I'm adding more protection pads. We do have also Catherine de Medici, the Black Queen, being taken out by Team Ulyss. Looks like right now we're waiting for kitty kisses over here. The kitten kisses. To be honest, I play to Civ6 once a month currently. Yeah, it's totally understandable. Poland is also going to be taken out by Bisous de Chaton. That's quite a powerful nation, but on this, oh, well, I guess, wait a second, it is Pangea Classic Ridges, so whatever I said over there about Inland Sea doesn't matter anymore. We won't have that much of a pain to actually get these navals into the game, and I'm pretty sure they're going to go for a lot more land civilizations than they're going to go for naval civilizations. I'm also pretty sure they're probably going to stay out of the tundra. We haven't seen a Russia or a Canada pick in a long time, maybe in the FFAs, not so much in the 4v4 scene. It looks like also Kublai Khan Mongolia has been taken out by Ulyss. Okay, another 3 bands to go. The next one is going to be Bisous de Chaton. Victor, good evening, sir, and welcome. Good luck to the players indeed. Oh, wait a second. I need to actually finish my water because I didn't get my coffee. Can you imagine that? Oh. And I do need to actually fix my screen over here. Sorry. Because this, again, the resize thing is kind of stupid on Windows. Okay, there we go. It was getting out of the screen, man. It was getting all over. It's splashing all over the place. Oh, whoa. Anyway, we'll see how this actually ends up. There's still 3 bands to go. Looks like Bisous de Chaton are running down the clock over here, and they're gonna choose Zulu with I would say actually very close proximity, and the BBM actually changing a little bit the algorithm for the mountain spawns. I should say mountain generation. I guess it's more correct. It's correct. We're gonna need to see how the players are actually gonna get, if they're gonna get lucky with some mountain ranges that are protecting them from their opponents. Usually on the standard ridges we did have quite a bit of that. In the classic ridges it looks like it's gonna be a lot less pass-throughs, and the players, well, I guess we're going to need to see how they're gonna evolve there. I can't wait to actually see quite a few map generations so we can get a taste of what's going on. Of course, we did see the map generator work in the previous 4 games a week worth of games over here on the stream, but we didn't have that many Pangeas. They played on other maps. It is what it is. Yeah, we do have Lotaro also being taken out by Team Ulyss, while I do see the last choice over here as a ban for the first phase from Bisous de Chaton is still needed to be chosen. We'll see what we end up on. One between Tomaris, Alexander Genghis, and Lotaro will make it. Yeah, true. Yeah. I don't think we're gonna see a Janissary push. I would love to see a Janissary proper push, but I haven't seen a Janissary proper push in like forever. I think like a year and a half or something. We haven't seen that happening. We've seen Ottomans in the game, but we haven't actually seen the Janissaries actually getting out and booming their opponent over there. They were just chill. I don't know what happened with them. We do have also Trajan. So wait a second, the trademark logo of Bisous de Chaton is gonna be picked up by Team Ulyss instantly. Not even thinking about it. Have you seen that? Not even thinking about it. They banned once Bisous de Chaton banned Rome Trajan, and of course both of the Roman personas got taken out. Immediately Genghis Khan comes out to play, and we're gonna need to see how he's gonna fare with those kishks against his opponent. I gotta say, Bisous de Chaton are not letting themselves be pushed. It looks like they're gonna pick Macedon and Scythia. Yeah, I think we know where this is going, guys. I think we know where this is going. Okay, Cleopatra. Looks like it's gonna be a choice for Team Ulyss over there to get those Marianos working. I'm pretty sure he's gonna be very fond of getting his campuses next to those rivers. And we're gonna need to see how he's gonna manage to get everything done. I gotta say, going against Macedon over here and Scythia at the same time doesn't look that easy, even for Cleopatra. I know she's very strong, but is she that strong? That's the question. We do have another two bands to go from each side. The Bisous de Chaton on the left side, on the right side, and Team Ulyss on the left. We're still waiting. We're waiting. They need to pick in order, or I should say in sequence over here. 1, 1, 1, 1. So slowly waiting for them. Another 3 minutes and a half, and we're probably gonna see them picking up the next row of civilizations. I wouldn't really say they have a lot of gold to go by right now, even though at the beginning of the game, okay, maybe you do manage to get by over there. During the mid game, when you need to start upgrading, when you need to actually invest quite a bit into your army size, especially on the Pangea classic ridges, you kind of need the gold. And I do see Coupe is also going to be taken out by Bisous de Chaton. I would imagine they're going to keep on going and taking out these civilizations that do pack a punch, a serious punch, and there are quite a few of them still remaining in the game over here. I'm actually quite surprised we don't see Matthias Corvinus being tickled a little bit. But anyway, I'm pretty sure we're gonna see also. Wait a second, we got both Byzantium nations still available. Theodora and Basil is still available. What does it mean? Pangea is CR? It's classic ridges. The mountains are everywhere. They don't spawn according to the continent placements. So usually in real life the mountains actually grow because of the plate tectonics that are interacting with each other, and not to mention volcanoes and so on. Well, in classic ridges they don't care about that. They just spawn randomly on the map everywhere. Now I do see Uzetian is also going to be taken out by Team Ulyss, and we do need another 2 of these civilizations to be taken out before we're going to get to see the third choice on the board from Bisous de Chaton. Also, I see Cat is actually quite chill. She's very chill. Ptolemy, yeah, we got Ptolemy in the game. Second choice over here from Team Ulyss. Well, I guess, yeah, it is what it is. Also, standard ridges spawns mountains of continent borders, classic ridges that spawns mountains everywhere. Exactly.
For the boom boom.
Thank you so much, Moonstrat. Much appreciated for the 100 boom booms. Yes, the 100 boom booms. Looks like Cyrus is gonna get to be taken out by Bisous de Chaton. We still have Nader-Shah, so I'm not that worried about Persia getting through. And to be honest, Nader-Shah is quite a powerful civilization there. And we do have also Nubia being taken out, and immediately Nader-Shah is gonna be picked up by Bisous de Chaton. Actually, 3 war nations already. I wouldn't really call Cleopatra as a war nation. Do you guys call Cleopatra as a war nation? I don't call it as a war nation. Is it just me? Anyway, Athena is sleeping. Athena. No, yeah, zero reaction. She's sleeping on my stool over here right underneath the desk. Anyway, we got Montezuma in the game. Yeah, we do. We still have Montezuma in the game. Actually, there are quite a few of them in the game, like Montezuma with Matthias Corvinus, Melik II. We got Hojo still available for them to pick up. Gandhi, we've seen him do the damage very, very well. I guess the last time we actually seen him in the game, his land kind of got a lot of green over there. Not sure if it's a good one, but we still have Basil II for those tagmas, and I'm pretty sure it's there. We go, Basil II, man, getting tickled over here by the side of Ulyss. Okay, that's the second war nation. Are they gonna go for a third? Hamish Smith, good evening, sir, and welcome. Chandra Batriu. Did we see Batriu? Where did Vietnam go? Not even Malm is playing Vietnam. This is very awkward. Like, Malm was one of the first ones that really liked Vietnam over there and did min-max as much as possible. It's Bill Q's. Well, now it seems like he totally forgotten her. I don't know. That's kind of weird, man. Anyway, I guess he felt the need for a change. Be right back. Let me put the coffee on the brewer. Okay, what do we have? What do we have? Ooh, Khmer is gonna be picked up by Team Ulyss, and on the fourth choice, Bisous and Chatons are still thinking how they're gonna actually get their synergy going over there. I would say they do need a little bit of gold here, and it looks like they're thinking the same. They're gonna pick up Spain for the fourth civilization here, and with Genghis Khan, Cleopatra Ptolemy, Basil II, and Khmer on the side of Ulyss. We're gonna have Bisous de Chaton going for Macedon, Scythia, Nader and another civ that must not be named. It looks like it's gonna be Tokugawa. Is he gonna get in? Is he gonna get in? Tremor, good evening, sir. Why nobody picks Inca on this map? Not enough mountains, sir. Not enough mountains. And it looks like Tokugawa is gonna get in. Well. The last time he did make quite a bit of a big splash, I would say, no? So, yeah, we might see the same thing today. Ooh, coffee's getting done. This is Pangea. This is Pangea Esan. CR. Yeah. No inland today, boys. We're not gonna go for inland today. I'm trying to switch slots with Zebed. So wait a second. I'm switching slots with a bed? I did. So, how does this work? Christian Watch, also good evening, sir, and welcome. Yes, indeed. Let's see what we're gonna have today. I do have to say there was a bit of an update for the smart timer. It is a little bit faster, just like we've seen. Well, I guess it's not really like the land, but it's very close to the land timing. It's quite a bit faster than the other timers that we use in the CPL Premier League. We're gonna need to see if well, they did get into the correct places. We do have a Rom with Distoria, Alexis Kremp, and wait a second, I don't see Liege. Is this Liege no ping lag? Oh, this is Liege. Liege no ping lag. Got it. Oh my god, he actually has ping lag. Did you see that? This is probably his second account over there, and he named it Liege no ping lag. I'm pretty sure this is his second account. Anyway, I do see Rom is gonna go for Genghis Khan. I'm gonna talk about that bug a little bit later. So Rom is gonna pick up Genghis Khan. We do have Firespace that needs to still get a civilization here. ETPI is gonna go for Tomeres. Distoria is gonna go for Cleopatra Ptolemy. Overact, we don't know yet. Liege is the one with Khmer over here, and we definitely haven't seen Liege on Khmer in quite some time. I cannot wait to actually see him play with it. I don't know what Yongle is doing here, but I guess he just wanted to poke his head into the lobby over here and just say hello, peekaboo. Bonsoir, monsieur, Echo Supreme, hello there, sir, and welcome. Okay, so the coffee got ready. Steaming hot. The animated Khmer AI says things in a very annoying way. Which one? Wait, which animated Khmer AI? Ooh, Alexis Krem coming out to fight. Basil II is gonna be his choice. Well, is he gonna pull a JR on his opponents over here, or is he gonna manage to actually get that crusade before his opponents are gonna take some? I gotta say, we don't really have nations here that would actually go for holy sites, right? We got on one side basically two of them, Basil II and Khmer, while on the other side, I'm I wouldn't really say TPI with Tomeris is gonna go for Holy Site again. We did see that before, but it's like you've seen, it's kind of slow. We do have, I guess, Tokugawa that usually does really like his internal trade route. So commercials, harbor openers are kind of a go-to here for Tokugawa. Yeah, I guess you can play with Holy Sites. I wouldn't really see that happening. So, to be honest, I don't really think anybody's gonna steal away that Crusade ability from Basil II. He probably doesn't need to actually, how to say, focus it that much at the beginning. Of course, you would really like to to have it. We do have the game started, and it looks like a Firespace 83 over here from Bisous de Chatons is gonna pick up Alexander on the top slot from their side. They really want those generals. They want the priority for the generals. You've seen that at the beginning the 4 fighting nations are there, and I'm pretty sure there's gonna be quite a few encampments being placed on the map. Well, by the looks of it, we're getting into the game slowly. We got the beautiful picture over here of Big Gilga, and we're gonna need to see how the map is gonna be generated. Let's put up the remap prediction. They do have, just as you know, in the other tournaments over here, they do have 10 turns to go until they're gonna get the option to start a vote and see where are they going. Who will how many remaps? 0, 1, 2, submission period for 10 minutes. We got it onto the map, and we're gonna need to also put up the team labels really quickly here. Team labels, there we go. Team labels. On the left side we got BDC, and on the right side we do have Team Ulyss. There we go. Quite a long team, quite a special team over here. There we go. Got him. Also, is Ulyss the favorite for this map, or does Chaton have a chance? Well, that's a good question. We're going to need to find out together. We haven't seen them play against each other that much, and they definitely want to get you know, their A game going today. We're going to need to see. Maybe Ulyss is underestimating their opponents. Maybe Bisous de Chaton is going to get an opportunity here. We don't know yet. Where are we going though? Are we going left or right? Where are we going to start talking? Also, Musref was mentioning Diva Way, the Civ leader, when you play against it in a single player game. Oh, they did that to Genghis. Oh, that's kind of sad. Anyway, the animation cutscenes in Civ are basically in a mocking manner. Ooh. Anyway, let's go left. Looks like we go left. Okay, Overact over here. Overact. Where is Overact? See, on the coast somewhere. Yeah, there we go. He does have a river to get that fresh water from. Some fish in the water, one with a reef underneath it. More settlers towards the north. Ooh, really like the banana settle. We do have him probably wanting to go for commercials here rather than his harbors. He does have quite a few lakes, and he does have coastals to actually settle on. I do see this tobacco, for example, that could be an interesting spot, but no fresh water. So I would imagine he's going to want to benefit from all of these rivers, and we might actually see him going for commercials here. We do have Tokyo just settled, and looks like he's also going to have on the right side Persia very close to him, and also Tomeris. Oh my god, he has two bodyguards to let him sim over here behind him. Pokrovka to the north, and then Zebed over here to the right side. Mashad is going to get his scout out in 3 turns. He does have an array of stone tiles there. Uluru on the southwest to actually get those extra culture points and faith points from the beginning, and even a desert settle. Why not? Could actually go for Petra over here quite nicely on the Uluru if he has the production and the time. He will have an opponent. It will be Khmer over here, but I gotta say, oh my god, is this gonna be the map? This is Liege between 3 opponents, guys, and it's not 3 weak opponents. We got Macedon here, we got Scythia here, and we got Nader Shah here. Are they throwing Liege under the bus? Look how offensive he is over here in the middle of the map. Look at him go, man. He's like smack in the middle of the map. Incredible. Anyway, Mashad is gonna have some rivers in the south for the fresh water, and of course, from what I do see, going north and going northeast towards Khmer is probably gonna be a choice, or I should say, it's gonna be a requirement, not a choice, to actually get more cities. We do need to see how he's gonna also fare with the trade routes, Pokrovka can definitely settle on the same coast as CAD and get coastal trade routes with Persia, also managing to settle on these on this lake. There could be also Japan that gets to poke in his little finger over there in the water. And we do have Pokrovka in the north benefiting from extra culture tiles, and I do see he's gonna have the silks in the north, which he just invested in. He got the silks, man. I mean, you got, yeah, you know, it's it feels good, no? It feels good. Leech can handle this, I believe. We believe in Leech. Oh my god. Can you imagine when he's gonna find out about this? Maybe they don't remap this and he finds out right after the remap vote, you know, and he's gonna be like, guys, 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 can you like help me a little bit, you know, like Macedon just keeps on pumping units against me, Scythia just keeps on sending Saka horsaches, please give me gold, you know, like I need units. Anyway, I do notice we're also gonna need to take a look at Pella with quite a few chops in the capital. He's also gonna have 4 settles against Khmer from the early stages of the game. I do have to say Macedon is not quite a quick civilization to actually get your war mood going. Yeah, very strong units, the Hetaris, but they do need the Basiliki Bates to actually shine. So most of the time you kind of need to wait for that special building to finish before you're going to start getting all of your units out. Most of the time also the players do choose to wait for Warlord's Throne. I do see he's getting his second scout out. He does have 3 of these horses right next to his capital, quite close by, with the second setter towards the north with fresh water that could easily be his. Some geothermals to give him the extra adjacency towards campuses, and of course he's very, very close to Khmer here. Now let's take a look also on Basil, because it looks like he might actually be the balance option here. We might see him needing to pick up a fight with Macedon, 4th fight with Macedon, so he doesn't actually get to send that many units to Khmer and letting Khmer have his way with the other ones, with Scythia and Nader Shah. Constantinople does also have quite an array over here of stone tiles, and I do see he is gonna have a good placement for a Temple of Artemis. This looks very good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6, not bad. 7 actually, if you get it over here. 7, 9. Ooh, we got more. We got a lot of pastures and camps. Not very nice. Very nice. Temple of Artemis here, Alexis Scrib. You might want to get it. And he has some rivers in the northeast and also in the south to get his extra settles going. And I'm pretty sure he's going to want to follow settle past that fidget spinner rig that he has over here, so he can get closer to Big Macedon and put up a defensive front. We do have, as you can see, quite an open space between him and his allies to the southeast, and from what I do see, the mountain ranges are kind of putting a bit of a dent in his scouting abilities here towards Macedon. Okay, Khmer might actually find all 3. He might find all 3. Just check this out. He sent a scout to the north. He sent a scout warrior to the west side. Sent a scout directly south and bought a 4th scout, or 3rd scout from the Angkor Thom city. Okay, well, Liege over here is also going to have some picks to get the extra gold from. Not bad, especially since he does need to actually get quite a bit of work done over here with his military units, and will invest quite a bit into his holy sites. The extra gold is very welcome. Now, we do have also Macedon managing to steal one of the builders of Rapa Nui, getting his warrior in a precarious position here, but I'm pretty sure he can get out of there. Did he pillage a tile? He did pillage the Moa and got the faith over there. He's going to get to pick up a pantheon quite quickly over here. He's already on 10 faith. He's gonna need to get another 2 points, and boom, he's gonna get that pantheon. I'd also notice he's very close to actually meeting Khmer's scout here. We're only 2 turns away from seeing the remap vote, and I do see also Scythia is coming close to the Khmerian warrior. We do have Persia that's probably not gonna get to meet Khmer. Actually, I don't know. Did Khmer move this time? He didn't move. He might get onto the Mace tile. Oh, he wants to move T-tile? He's going right in between the scouts. Look at this, he's going right in between. No, he's going south. He still doesn't see this. Look at this. Persia, look at that. He doesn't have the vision, the extra vision. And Liege doesn't have the vision. It's just a lot of marches between these 2 scouts. We do need to take a look also on Karakorum. We do have Romro benefiting from his own cocotiles here to get rich or die trying. And it looks like a successful Passover. Khmer went left and Persia went right. Where is this warrior gonna... Oh, this warrior already actually spent the movement. Oh, he might actually. Well, depends on where Khmer is gonna cross the river, but he will find Persia there. And I do see Scythia is coming close to Rapa Nui, just as Khmer is finding out about that city-state. The builder is back in Macedonian territory. We do have also Cleopatra Ptolemy here to take a quick pick on. Rakete looks like he's gonna get one of those fires going, and I do see it is gonna be a rainforest fire, right? Burning woods, no, it's not. So he's only gonna have a potential one more tile to actually get the fires going. Not ideal. He does have a 2-3 deer tile and of course some extra cocoa tiles. Doesn't really have a lot of floodplains. I don't see floodplains, boys. I really don't see floodplains. I like the 2-3 deer tiles. I really like the cocos, but where the bring back cocos, man? Where's the extra cocoa? Key Jarvis, good evening, sir, and welcome. What's the quickest way to get a pantheon? Well, pick Indonesia, I guess. That's the quickest way. Coco Glacier, also good evening, sir, and welcome. Khmer first era for sure. Khmer versus Macedon is a pretty bad matchup for Liege. Yes, it is. It is a very bad matchup actually. Khmer is not that strong at the beginning of the game. Oh my god. Oh my god. Finish prediction. Finish prediction. It's happening. We got this. We got this. 0 remaps. Oh. Okay. He didn't see them. He only saw Macedon. He only saw Macedon. He didn't see Persia. He didn't see Scythia. Oh my. Oh my, oh my. Yeah, Echo Supreme, it is. I stopped it. Thank you for the messages. But I did. Anyway, let's actually take a quick pick over here again from Cleopatra this time around and take a look at the strategic resources, because right now we know it. A moment of silence for Leech. Oh my god. Wait. No. Let's actually put a new vote. Let's see. Will Liege win this 1 versus 3? Yay or nay? That's it. 30-minute submission period, boys. We got a lot of time. Put the points in quick. 1 versus 3. You heard it right. 1 versus 3. We betting on Liege. The Khmer party going. Yeah. Boomsy. Okay, so it looks like we do have Historia here getting his settler out in 3 turns. Of course, he does have another 2-3 deer tile because of that forest fire activating. He's gonna get another settler on the 2-2 base, and we'll get adjacency to another cocoa tile. We do and deer tile, not cocoa tile. He's also gonna have a decent amount of river placements here for the extra cities. Some spices on the right side, the Crater Lake on the northeast to get some extra era score later on in the game. And he's kind of in a free simming position, right, on the right side of the map, not coastal, so he's not gonna get easily attacked by Japan, and he's definitely gonna make quite a bit of gold with his teammates. Doesn't really have, then this is a bit of awkward here, doesn't really have the ability to get those trade routes through the water, through some of these lakes or water bodies. I do see also we're gonna have Egypt getting his builder away from Geneva. 3 charge builder, man. The story over here not taking, well, I guess he's kind of taking prisoners, right? He got a builder back. Anyway. Now we're gonna need to also take a look at Rom with 4 science and 2 culture. He's getting his 3rd city out. I do have to say his cocoa tiles do not benefit from the extra production on them, and by the looks of it, he's also gonna work on his monuments to get that culture going. With settlers that can go towards the north on the cattle, so he gets the extra food going. Not to mention opening up this rice settled northeast on the lake. He's also gonna have quite a few chops, a lot of chops. He's also gonna have the visibility over Persia on the western side, which I would imagine he's gonna try to get to help Liege over here get that 1-3-1, 1 versus 3-1. What does win here? As in, he's gonna win the game. He doesn't die. No, he needs to survive until the end of the game. Basically, that's what I mean. It's Liege versus 3 of his opponents. Well, I guess it's Liege plus all of the gold of his allies. And the strategic resources and amenities and their good thoughts and prayers over there against his 3 opponents. We will see. Also, that geothermal site is a Civ6. Which one? This one? I mean, it's an easy +4. Did you see another one that's kind of weirdly placed over here, like in a land like this one? I guess even this one, it's a +3. Right? Come on, man. All legions surrounded by his fear and dead men. Oh my, oh my. Oh my god, he's already hunting down the Macedonian warrior that was trying to wiggle his way out of Rapa Nui over there. But it looks like Liege is sending his scouts, his army of scouts against Macedon. Also gathered with all of the cats coming from Byzantium. Here we're going to need to see how Alexis Kremp is going to try to also focus his efforts against big boy Macedon. We do have Angor Wat and Angor Tom working on their holy sites. It looks like the third settler is also coming out from the capital city. He does have horses in the capital with iron tile. What is the iron tile? Beep, boop, beep. Is this the iron tile? I guess it is. There's no other iron. I mean, there's no other tile that iron could be on. So this should be the iron tile. Okay, yeah, I guess it's iron underneath the holy site. Now we do have him also getting a slinger in the northwestern city, so he can get defense going against anything that Macedon throws at him. Nothing much right now. It looks like also one of the Persian warriors will get through the rivers just about as the settle is coming out. And is this the geothermal settled city, or is this going to be something else? Doesn't really look like the geothermal settled city is that good, right? One seagull 2-2 over there, other tiles around it are 2-1. He could go northeast though on the main tile, get closer to the bananas, have an extra seal tile to get the extra culture going, and also quite a defensible position against the attacks from Macedon over there. We'll see. We'll see what is he gonna choose. Well, I gotta say, if he goes southwest, this is the direction that if he goes into, the Persian warrior is just gonna be waiting inside of the forest to pick his settler up and woo, get out of there. Yeah, the floodplain city, Angor Wat? Yeah, floodplain city it is. The bananas, man. He needed to get next to the bananas. Oh my god, he's sending the settler southwest. He's sending the settler southwest. And look at that warrior not moving. Zebed over here is not moving at all. Oh my. Okay, this is, I would say this is right now a race for steel nerves. So, Nader does know there might be a settler coming towards him. He doesn't know if it's escorted or not, but he does know if he stays on this tile, nothing will see him because of how the vision works on the units of his opponent, right? So, if he just stays there and the settler just walks, you know, onto one of these forests, he's gonna be like, oh, thank you very much. Thank you very much. Yeah. He didn't scout northeast. Wait, he didn't scout northeast? What? That's the only direction. Oh my god, he doesn't know about Big Banana. No, Zebed, one more turn, man. He should have just stayed there for one more turn. And now the settler of Liege is in trouble. We do have settlers also moving over here. Looks like wait, what? He had the opportunity to take the settler, but he didn't? Pikachu? He had it, no? That's your... I think we both saw it, right? We all saw it? Am I just dreaming here? There were 3-4 seconds in which that settler just stood next to the scout. Wow, that was close. That was close. I gotta say that was a close one for Fire Space over here. We got his builder getting out of his capital with 2 charges. He did manage to get God of the Forge there as a pantheon and putting down his encampments protected by his cat scouts. We do also see Khmer did manage to get a warrior, and I do see Persia is trying to get to that slinger plus the settler. Well, the slinger is gonna take a lot of damage if the warrior starts attacking into it, especially with the +5 against full strength units here. I do want to take a quick pick on Alexis Kremp, and we're going to come back to see how the action is unfolding. Definitely Liege is going to be the middle of things here. We got Karakorum, Al Malik, and Gora Balgasun going triple encampment setup in the middle here. It looks like he's not going to bother yet to upgrade anything, getting a builder out. It's going to be on his secondary priority here. Quite an array of stone tiles south, and I do see he's also going to have some quarries from the marble tiles. We don't know his pantheon yet. He does have horses in the second ring for Karakorum, iron also in the second ring on the western side, not a problem. Looks like he's also going for animal husbandry right now, so he's gonna find out where his resources are. While I do notice Persia did start attacking into that slinger quite quickly. We got another death over here. It looks like Macedon just acquired another few points of extra science because he's taking out the Khmerian units. Those scouts are dying left, right, and center, and it does seem like this settler is not finding a home. This settler doesn't know where he's going, man. Like the units keep telling him go left, go right, go left, go right, and he's like so confused right now. He doesn't know where to go. He's in newly discovered territory over here. The signposts on the roads are just like crisscrossed over there. There's no proper way. Deny the generals. Yeah, there's definitely gonna be quite a fight for the generals. And we do need to take a look at Alexander here, getting him to finish his encampment first one next turn. He did manage to put another one out from Amphipolis, but did not get the one in Shalkidiki down. He will need some gold to buy out an extra tile over here for that encampment to happen, and I'm pretty sure he's gonna buy it in the south, so he's gonna be closer to the Chameleon, Crown Jewel, Angor, what? And we do have also him still sitting in his capital to discover stuff. He's going for iron working, so wait a second, he's going for Hypastis attack? I mean, this is kind of close work, Hypastis attack, but that is extremely expensive. He might actually want to go in Hypastis because Scythia might want to go horses, so they might not have enough horses developed in their empire for something different. Anyway, now we do see also him immediately going for an encampment training project, and I do want to take a look in the tech side if he's discovering anything, because this would be dangerous. No, he's not. Okay, it's fine, because if you discover an extra stake, an extra civic, you know, price goes up, your dreams just go poof over there. It's a disaster. You're gonna need to wait another turn, a full turn, 200 years in the game to actually get a general. Can you imagine that? That's quite painful, right? That's quite painful. We do also need to take a look at Scythia here. We do have him with actually he's not getting his encampments down. He has 3 cities, with religious settlements being one of his pantheons, and I do see he's gonna go for currency so he can get his commercials now. We do have him with quite an army of builders starting to improve his pigs. He's going for the pigs first, why not? How many encampments on the map? 10 or more, I think. No, we got like 6 encampments on the map right now. 6. No, 7. I see there's another one here from Constantinople that just got placed but not actually made. 7. Pokrovka does have access to iron tile in the first ring of his capital city. He's gonna go for the fourth city quite quickly, and I'm actually a bit surprised we don't actually see him trying to get some war units going. They have a juicy target in front of them, and they're not actually capitalizing properly. And you do see Mongolia is gonna pick up the flag of being a defender over here of Khmer. This is not gonna be easy, even if it's just Persia and Macedon going against Khmer. Not gonna be easy. We do have Moksha establishing also in Pokrovka for those extra culture points, and I do see he's also going to benefit from some coffee and amber tiles that are going to get improved. Has more iron tiles in the city of Genolus, and will definitely want to get more of these horses going. Has another city northeast that he could actually get it quickly. Could try to get Rapa Nui on the way towards his opponent, and he does have a fourth city quite easy to acquire here. Not extremely good, but there are quite a few jobs that he could use to keep enhancing. Did the settler die? How? How did the settler die? And it's, oh my god, is this actually considered that he lost the first city? Oh my god, disaster strikes! Disaster strikes! Uh-oh. Well, we did have the holy sites finishing. At least he's getting his shrines up. We're going to see a defender of the faith probably being picked up, and we're going to see how he's going to push back his opponents here. There are quite a few units. He has slingers defending him, but it looks like it wasn't enough to actually keep away those pesky units from taking one of his settlers. How did he die though? Zebed played before lead shift enter and took it. Whoa, Zebed over here managing to take the settler. Incredible. Scythia is also walking onto one of those holy sites and will pillage it. The first one also got pillaged. I think that's just the shrine, because I just see, yeah, it's just the building got pillaged over there. You know, they had something to target. In Zebed's territory, we do have him getting a commercial out from Susa. Looks like he is getting his fourth city. No encampment yet. He's going full commercials here. While he did manage to get Zranka on Uluru, he's going to get some extra faith and some extra culture from that city center. We do have him also starting to improve some of his tiles. Send some of the units to the right side. Met by TT, but it's a bit too far away for his own taste over there. Might actually get a city there if the game goes long, but not at the beginning. We'll spend quite a bit of time to get his commercials out, and I would imagine he's probably gonna want to get some classical units. So right now he's discovering animal husbandry, will probably follow up with archery and go for horseback riding. We do have also to take a look at his strategics here. It does look like he's gonna have his horses second ring from a shot, and I don't see the iron. It probably is underneath this commercial, because I don't see it anywhere that it could actually pop. We do need to also take a look at Tokugawa here with 3 cities on the western coast. He did manage to go for harbors, actually, not commercials, 1, 2, 3 that did get put down. He did go for the banana city in the city of Kyoto, which does have fresh water there, and I do see him immediately improving in the coffee tile, so he gets that second production point and the extra gold. Oh my god, are we putting a Civ6 on Liege? I do need to put a poll on this one. I'm sorry, I need to put a poll. It's very important over here. Civ6 for Liege losing a settler in first CWC game. I mean, it's drama. It's a lot of drama, man. A lot of drama. Yay or nay? That's it. Let's see. That's a lot of drama. 5 minutes. Let's get the votes in, boys. Okay, looks like also City Patreon got it, so it's going to be available for Tokugawa to use as a pantheon. He's going to get those 40% of points of production into the first district that he chooses, and it will be harbors. Liege is the law. Yeah. You know, a funny thing in Romanian, actually, that's exactly what it means. Lege is law. We do have also his fourth city moving towards the T-tile over here towards his ally on the right side. He didn't choose to go for a fourth city on the coast. I'm pretty sure we're going to see another one, just not right now. We do also see him following up with lighthouses from the newly built harbor, so he gets his trade routes out as quickly as possible. While he's right now on 9 science and 8 culture, he's already making 16 gold points a turn. But do you see Distoria? He's on 19. Looks like 4 city Distoria over here is starting to get his commercial goal going. Already 3 of them got finished. 4th one working from Iwunu, and he did just choose Monument to the Gods as a pantheon. He's gonna go wonder building over here. Distoria getting also his Governor Plaza in the southeast, getting built quite quickly. We do have him with Moksha as the first governor, and I don't see any other chosen. We do also have a first religion of the game. That's gonna be Eastern Orthodoxy, with choral music and tithe being chosen by Byzantium. He's gonna get the extra culture on his shrines and temples, and he's also gonna get the extra gold coming from his cities converted to his religion. We do also see his holy sites are still getting built. He did manage to get 2 of them. A third one is getting out from Nicaea. Put down an encampment, finish the encampment. Did not go yet right now for these general points. We do have Macedon just 1 point away from recruiting a general. That would be the first general being picked up, and that's going to be Burica. Mongolia is making also projects 25 out of 30. Byzantium only 1 great general point a turn. Looks like Mongolia is going to finish another encampment training project this turn around, and they're gonna both pick up a general here. Now we do have oh my god, how did, man, this is incredible. I'm trying to talk about other stuff happening, and when I come back the situation totally changed over here. How did this happen? Well, at least he's getting a builder next turn, and this warrior doesn't have movement right now to attack into it. You know, there is a chance that Khmer is going to get out of this. Does this warrior have movement? It does. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. I mean, he can move here, right? 2-1 and then shift enter on the 1-1. But it's still not going to put it under siege. They would need a unit southeast of Angkor Thom. But still, 2 warrior attacks into Angkor Wat and maybe one of these slinger attacks. That's going to finish the job, man. This ain't the map. Yeah, this ain't the map for Liege. I don't know. Well, yeah, that's a problem. That is a significant problem. I would say that is a problem. He's getting Victor. He already established Victor. And we do have the warrior of EDPI actually going for the wheat tile. Okay, let's see. Macedon is just going to keep that warrior there. Took out that other warrior. But why, ETPI? But why would you go there? He needed to be on the 1-1 because he wouldn't have had to deal the extra damage from the river against the city center. You do see when I hover over from the warrior attacking into the city center, there's an extra +5 there. That is a, you know, extra damage that you could have actually went around. He could have just moved on the 1-1 and there was no slinger that could have attacked into him anyway. We do have archer technology also available right now, and we might actually see him choose to do it. There is a universe in which this city might actually die completely if Firespace is gonna have the first click of the day here, and because he can last hit, yeah, he can last hit the city of Angkor Thom, which is gonna let it be very, very low HP, and then next turn, if he just suicides the unit inside against the city's walls, we might actually see Scythia with enough damage to take it out entirely. If he would have been on the right side of the river, it would have been a lot easier, I do have to say that. We do have also a general here popping out for Leech. Looks like he's going for his holy side projects to also get oh no, he didn't attack. Okay, I guess it is what it is. That's it, guys. The city of Angkor Wat is done. There was a way to take this city. No more. Looks like we're gonna have Liege over here managing to get his Great Prophet, and we do have some Mongolian scouts actually picking up the defense here. Persia also trying to get some vision over what's going on. General also Burika did get picked up by Mongolia, going for Ancestral Hall, not Warlord's Throne here, and plugging in Pingala in the city of Korabalgasun. We got quite a few builders also coming out from him, and from what I do see, Macedon is fighting off the Byzantine cat scouts into the north of Pella, so he doesn't get onto his very important iron tile. A Civ6 for Leech. Oh my god, it actually went through. We need to put the Civ6 on the board here. Civ6 for Leech. We got the counter moving from 0 to 1. He lost a settler, man. First CWC game, lost a settler. Does he get the religion if the holy site is destroyed? No. Or wait, what do you mean? If he's getting the religion if the holy site of another city where he didn't actually activate the Great Prophet, yes. Let's see the religion. Islam, work ethic for, of course, the production from the shrines and the temples. Defender of the faith for the extra +3 on the combat units. Well, we do have him also getting an encampment from Angkor Wat, got one from Angkor Thom and chopped those projects, and right now is fighting off the Scythian warrior. That is a bit too close for comfort, and he will not survive the next wave of attacks here with the archers managing to get those experience points and the extra damage on them. I'm pretty sure the archer is just going to be overwhelmed. Now, we do need to see also if encampments are going to come out from Persia or Scythia. Looks like neither of them are actually going right now for a general, and that is gonna be a bit problematic. Looks like they're leaving Macedon to fight off his southern opponent over here, Leech. Well, I'm pretty sure Firespace is extremely excited to do this. We do have also a few more pantheons being chosen. Looks like Goddess of Festivals here for Mongolia to get the extra culture from his improved plantations. We did talk about Byzantium, but we didn't mention the pantheon. He went for Earth Goddess. From what I can see, he has a lot of faith coming out from these charming and breathtaking appeal tiles, and he's getting also another encampment training project from Constantinople, so he has a chance to pick up Trungtrak. That would be the fourth general and the final general of the first stage of the game, of the classical one. Scythia did go for religious settlements. Okay, extra production towards settlers. Fifth settler already out. He does have one extra settler over even Egypt, but I do have to say Egypt is going to finish his Temple of Artemis here or in a turn, and from what I do see, he's also starting to place down his campuses for those extra eels. There we go. Chop it, chop it, chop, chop on the Temple of Artemis. We're 1032, so the players are starting to actually make use of their Golden Age bonuses, and we do need to take a look from Tokugawa. Pembrashe voice on his side, 13 science and 27 culture, and we do have him plugging in magnets in the city of Okayama, or he did get that city on the tobacco tile, while I do see Tokyo is going to go for Moksha, and has quite a few builders running around to try to get the improvements. Now, we also see him following up with his upper opening with a holy site in the city of Fukuoka. Gonna try to get a religion over there, so he denies Basil to have like +6 or +8. We also do need to take a look at Nader Shah right next to him, trying to get a boat out. He did choose a Penbrush and Voice Golden Age with 11 science, 25 culture, and 25 gold at 10. He does have 41 points of production. While I do notice Japan is starting to get his scouts past the cities of Persia, we're going to need to see if they're going to manage to hunt down the Mongolian lonely warrior here. There is a slinger trying to be extremely heroic over here, hunting down the Romian warrior. Looks like Rom doesn't care that much about it. We do have also commercial hub investment projects coming out from Persia. We do see Ibn Fadlan is going to be one of the next merchants, and I do see Egypt is on 5 great merchant points at 10, while Persia is 6.9. Egypt will get enough points next turn to actually pick this one up, and it doesn't seem like the project is going to finish in good enough time if we don't see Persia actually getting to chop this. We might see him needing to chop this. Yeah, we do also need to take a look at Scythia. Scythia, 5 cities strong, starting to get campuses out, 9 science, 24 culture, with his government plaza finishing next turn to give the points to these commercials. Gonna pad those number of gold points, 33 gold right now with 45 points of production, and has only 2 faith. That's not important right now, especially for Scythia, even though, you know, a little bit of faith doesn't actually make that bad. We do have him also wells to improve in the water. He's gonna need sailing for that, and at the moment I do see him actually discovering next turn. While he did place his government plaza to increase the commercials, unfortunately the extra science on the campuses, well, not gonna get that good. We do also see quite a few patches for him to place down his kurgans, and we're gonna need to see how things are gonna develop here. I'm sorry.
Man is not content unless he's pressing himself to the limits of his knowledge or beyond.
There we go. Stupidity calls. Anyway, we do have to take a look on Alexander. Let's see. 3 cities strong, getting his Basiliki pays. We do have with God of the Force being picked up. It looks like his iron tile did get pillaged there. And we do have his general just being flaunted in the front of Liege here, in the front of Comedian territory. He does have Magnus being plugged in Shalkidiki with Builder with 3 charges ready to chop whatever he needs to be chopping here. I would imagine he's going to need to get those units out faster than later. 8 science, 15 culture, also 25 gold in the bank. He's going for wheel right now with Games and Rec. I'm pretty sure I don't know. I don't know if he actually discovered the iron working or horseback riding, to be honest. I don't see him yet putting those any units in the build queue, so we're going to need to wait for that to happen. Governor Plaza did get placed down, and of course he did get the governor title with it. Didn't yet go for his warlord's throne, but I do see he did pick up oligarchy, so he's going to have those extra +4 points on his melee units. We do have also Lexis Kremp, Monumentality Golden Age. He's on 12 science, 26 culture, and he does have 45 faith at turn. With just 3 cities at the moment, he's working on his 4th and 5th settler, and did manage to recruit one of the generals for his Stagmas over here. He does have also the ability to buy out those builders with monumentality, and you do see he did manage to get quite a few of them out, so he can start improving his territory, while the horses are going to start to also get out of his cities here. I do see him going for Warlord's Throne in his Gavron Plaza. He's definitely getting up for war over here, so he can, you know, fend off the attacks on Liege. We do have the first Hetaris also starting to appear in the build queues of Shalkidiki, 2 turns. Pella is gonna get the builder first, and then gonna probably chop some of those units out. The Hetaris are gonna be quite dangerous to Khmer. And the moment I do see Khmer, 8 science and 9 culture, Monumentality Golden Age, 16 faith a turn. I don't know, man. That's like 3 times lower than Alexis Kremp. 30 points of production. We don't see him actually going for his 3rd city over here, and he's trying to get some builders out. I gotta say, a 3rd city would be extremely useful. I don't know what happened with that one. Anyway, we do have a bit of gold coming out from these truffle tiles. Unfortunately, he needed to chop those out, and he took out the forests. These pigs are left. They're naked. They're all naked. That's disgusting. That's really disgusting. Oof. Anyway. Oh well. We got an exploding volcano here that might just get mad and take out that Macedonian slinger because of the pigs. No, there were some arrows actually. The arrows actually just made with a bit of a portrait over there of the slinger. 94 gold for BDC. Yeah, they do. No more trees for the pigs, yeah. I know, right? Also, when the priester was encampment opening into Ancestral Hall is unique. Yeah, it's not that common. It's not that common. And we do have Stonehenge coming around also for Mongolia, for another one of these religions. I do also notice Egypt is starting to get converted by the cities of Byzantium, but he doesn't have his own religion. Temple of Artemis did get finished. Ancestral Hall is going to come out in 3 here from Distoria. 23 science and 54 culture already for Distoria. We do have him on 47 gold at 10 with 72 points of production. Significantly more production than Overrecht Tokugawa with 53. We do also also see some more settlers from Swenet and the Thebes. 5th and 6th are coming around. He's gaining also a holy site here in E1, which again will make it very easy for Byzantium to make a religion. There are still 3 religions available, and only Tokugawa, Japan, is actually trying to get one from the Bisous de Chaton team. We do have also Persia getting very aggressive with the city of Akan here. Mongolia was trying to plug in our money in that city center. The boats, look at the Persian galleys just getting in. What are you doing, Akan? I heard this is a party. Choo choo. They started attacking to the city center, took it down to 48 out of 200. Now we do also need to take a look on Mongolia. What do we have here? The triple encampment setup. One General Burika getting 4th and 5th city out, and I do see he did plug in 2 of these campuses right next to those encampments. He does have 26 science with 40 culture, using his government plaza to increase the adjacency of one of the campuses to a +3, while this one in Korabalgason is only +2. Did get one of the religions with the Great Prophet coming out from Stonehenge. Zen meditation and sacred places for him. Not bad, not bad. He's still getting something. Also, Coco was saying Mongolia went ancestral. Ancestral hole. He actually went ancestral hole. Look at this. Yeah. I mean, you know, it is what it is. Who needs production? Okay, we got some warriors coming out into swordsman here, getting upgraded with a bit of, you know, a bit of defense there on their units. We do need to see the Hipastis also coming around with the first Satari popping out from Chalkidiki. We do have him with a decent amount of damage against these earlier units of Khmer. We do also see Wallstone is getting built in the city of Pella with some of more archers coming out from Amphipolis. Honestly, I would have thought he's just gonna start pumping out Hetaris. But anyway, the Hipastis is gonna get out quite quickly. This swordsman is actually in a dangerous position over here, getting to expose his front line to archers from Macedon. And of course, the Hipastis coming around are not gonna be easy pickings. We do have this Hipastis actually very good unit to attack into the city centers, and he does have a bit more strength than his opponent here. We're going to need to see if Khmer is going to manage to get a lot more units out. He does have another warrior that he would want to upgrade, but he doesn't have the gold. He's going to need to get some gold from his teammates. Now, this is the moment the Storia just needs to keep on giving. He's going to be like every turn. Yeah, you take the gold, you take the gold, you take the gold. He's just going to run out of gold very quickly there. We do have another swordsman coming out from Angkor Wat, and I gotta say, because Khmer did place his archer over here, the swordsman is going to come out in the city center, so he's going to need to move it out towards that forest. He does have a general here, and we do need to see if Macedon is going to manage to, or I should say, where is he going to manage to go for? I mean, to be honest, he could just move around, no? Did this archer not shoot? He did not shoot. Okay. He didn't shoot. Hetari do come out with a promotion, and as you can see, he didn't activate it yet. And I'm pretty sure we're gonna see the swordsman actually getting that fortify. Yeah, he did fortify them. And he does have Defender of the Faith belief over here for Khmer with an extra +3. I'm pretty sure he's also gonna try to get Governor Victor for an extra +3. Again, an extra +3 over there. But he doesn't have it yet. He probably doesn't have the governor titles. He did manage to get his governor plaza out. 3rd city. 3rd settler on the way. He did finally scout the May settler. This would have been the safest settler that he could have had, by the way. Safest settler. And I guess he's going that way. Oh no, he's going right? Okay. Where is he going? Not the banana settle? I guess he doesn't want to get fired up. We do have also a cat being taken out by Persia, and from what I do see, he's working on his builders next. We do have Magnus plugged in the city of Tarsus, where there still are quite a few shops available. The capital city still has shops. He didn't actually use it that much. We do have Pingala getting to establish in Zranka, and more settlers quite quickly coming around from the cities of Persia here. Well, he does need a lot more science to actually pick up Romroms and Historia sent over there with 25 and 28 on their side. I do see Zebed is only 19 points. Okay, Mongolia getting his 4th and 5th settler, one moving north, one moving south. Looks like also this story is starting to expand quite quickly, trying to go for Colosseum from the city of Rakedet. He did manage to get Coleus as a great merchant, and I do want to take a look if anybody picked up Hypatia. No, they did not. If Fadlan is going to be on the side here of Egypt, we do have him with the extra trade route capacity available, and I do see none of the next ones did get picked up. Rajato Darmal is going to be one of the next trade route giving bonuses, but not extra trade route capacity. Merchants there. I do also see Mongolia is making 3 of these great general points. We do have Macedon on 6. Looks like Khmer is on 2. Byzantium is on 1. Okay. Well. There's a significant line of units here from Khmer coming out. But this swordsman might just die. That's the biggest swordsman he has, no? I think so. +6 support bonus. Of course, this Hetari could just keep on attacking into the archers and double shot them. I do see he did get the charge promotion, so he's gonna get an extra +10 against these units that are in fortified. We do have some Hetaris also getting on the right side because Byzantium did get Thessalonica right in the face of Macedon here. Alexis Kremp is going for his engineering in 110 and started pre-building heavy chariots for those tagmas. We do have him trying to expand to the east side to get onto the same rivers over there as Egypt. One I do see he's also getting 6 settler actually coming around from Edessa with hippodromes already discovered and starting to get into the build queue. So I'm pretty sure Macedon here is going to have a bit of an issue getting there. Now, we also do see Macedon did not actually manage to do the damage against the Khmerian defense, and I do have to say these Khmerian archers are in the prime position. Like this one can shoot, this one can shoot. I think so, no? This is a plain seal. Oh, so okay, this one cannot shoot here. Only this one can shoot. Okay. Not enough damage against the Hetari. Well, he did manage to take out one of the swordsmen here, and as you can see, the Hipastis do not have enough strength to go against the next line of units. The forest is actually going to stop, and that's one of the reasons that Khmer is actually choosing to put this defense, so he doesn't allow the Macedonian archers to do too much damage to his units here from the get-go. We do see them slowly eating away the Khmerian health, but it's not that big. We're also gonna have coastal trade routes between Persia and Scythia. I gotta say, if Scythia would have sent a few Saka horse archers, this would have been gone, dead. He didn't even need to flex that much. Just a few Sakas, just a few horses. That's it. Like 5-6 Sakas, easy peasy. You get them with place of a lot of Kurgans. You get them with faith. He does have 62 faith actually right now. He could buy one Saka, one horse. He could get it. He's not getting it. Anyway, ADPI here also gonna want to get a few more settlers and has all of his builders coming around with the feudalism timing. Now we do have also Japan managing to get some of these admirals because he's the only one that actually went harbors. Got a horse, and from what I do see, he has candy to actually eat in the southwest. Ooh, eating candy all day. Did this prophet? Okay, he did manage to get a religion. That's the 4th religion of the game that's gonna get activated here. Looks like we didn't have Egypt getting it that quickly. He did finish his holy site. Didn't go for the great prophet projects. Oh no, he is there. He is there. Oh, excuse me. He just needs 2 more 10s and boom, Egypt is also gonna get to recruit a prophet. That would mean Byzantium is gonna get a +8. Oh my God, Byzantium +8, guys. They can get +8 on Byzantium. I would say they're in trouble. Right now, I would say Bisous de Chatons is in trouble. Can we put up the prediction for who's going to win this game? What do we have? Choose an outcome? Well, I guess it is. We kind of have the prediction, right? It's Liege against the world. Is Liege drums or monarchy? Liege is monumentality. He's using his amazing 18 faith a turn. And wait a second, he's actually going on the counter offensive over here. Macedon is doing a back foot. He's just building Hipastis, the swordsman of Khmer, starting to do the damage. We even have Rapa Nui's archer getting onto the front line in Egypt's territory. Okay, what's going on? What is going on? Khmer, are you gonna keep pushing? No, he's going back. He just pushed a little bit Macedon. Got one of those hits on the board here, and gonna need to move around his archer base so he can keep on shooting these Macedonian units whenever they're gonna get closer to his lands. I do have to say Alexis Kremp is divine right next turn. He does have quite a few of these heavy chariots. Look at the line being built. This is awesome. We got those traders moving from Thessalonica to the capital city, making a beautiful line of reinforcements. We got right now 4 of these heavy chariots with more coming out in the build queues, and with the hippodromes also finishing, he's gonna get quite a few free units. I'm a bit sorry for Macedon because Byzantium with a +6 will hurt a little. Yeah. I'm pretty sure it's gonna hurt a lot, not a little. It's gonna be a massive concern, massive issue over there. We got a horse also from Byzantium going south. Khmer is trying to get to a safe space. Oh, so this is what's going on. This is how Leech is gonna win. He's gonna GTFO out of there. Got it. I mean, that's a valid tactic, no? I would say that is a valid strategy. We got markets coming out from Mashhad, and I do see Persia did manage to connect quite a few of his cities with his internal trade routes. We do have Stranka also working for pyramids at the moment, and to get those free builders and the free extra charges. While Persia did just get his first horse, he also got his first campus pillaged over here in the city of Susa. Governor Plaza did get audience chamber, so he's not gonna get those extra production points from Warlord's Throne, but he is gonna get extra population because of the extra food and the extra amenities that you do get from audience chamber, coupled together with the governor titles, of course. Right now would be perfect timing for Scythia and Persia to kill Khmer. Yes, it would be, but they're not doing so. We do see Scythia did actually buy one single Sanka horse archer, finally actually put down one of his encampments here. He does have 27 science with 38 culture, and I do see on 69 gold a turn. Getting attacked by Rapa Nui. Man, Rapa Nui is everywhere. Rapa Nui got so mad at the beginning, like he got one of his builders stolen, and since then Rapa Nui is just holding a grudge on the cat team. That seems like a bit of a big grudge over there. Anyway, we do have Khmer also retreating back into his borders. His archers on the front line, and Leech just paused. These stop pause. Oh my god, Alexis Kremp upgraded Tagmas, guys. Oh my god. Look at the Tagma damage. They are wasting time. Do not let Leech escape. Do not let Leech escape, man. I gotta say, this is how to say, imagining, you know, like somebody shouting from like a balcony somewhere. You know, there's somebody fighting on the street over there, or doing stuff on the street, bad stuff on the street, and there's somebody shouting from the balcony. It's very high up. Yeah, do it. Don't let him go. You know, that one of those scenes over there. Alexis Kremp may be the best Basil player. Ooh, Alexis Kremp, man. Yeah, I don't know about this. Already +4 from the taxi straight. Is gonna get 66 damage against the Macedonian Hetariev, only 41. Alexander doesn't have an alliance yet. It will be a slaughter. Yeah, I don't know if he actually got Crusade, because he didn't get his. Yeah, he didn't. No, Japan got Crusade. Actually, Tokugawa got Crusade away from him. Doesn't matter anyway. Like his +8 is just gonna overwhelm his opponents in any case. And it does seem like a Macedon here is slowly getting to machinery, not going for his stirrups. Oof. Yeah. Anyway, commercial hubs also coming out from Japan in the city of Tokyo. Okay, and Kyoto is gonna get for his massive builders more cities coming around, while we do see Persia doing about the same thing, trying to get as many settles out as possible and building up that pyramids. Also, what is this? There's a call for a referee. What's going on? One sec. Oh my god. Oh my god, man. I got a picture shared by Ferhat over here. Look at this. Look at the face of Leech. This is the face of Leech when he lost a settler. This is the face of Leech when he lost a settler. It must be the face of Leech when he lost a settler, no? It must be. Amazing. Yeah, oops. I think that's a big whoops. Yeah. I don't know what's the ruling all about here, but I do see them in the channel, no? Give me a sec. Yeah, we do have a referee in the channel over there discussing what's going on. He knows we have called him out for a Civ6 in the very I see. He cannot evade that anymore. Yeah. Amazing. Okay, we're just waiting to see what's going on. Also, Harry, good evening, sir, on YouTube. Alison Doka, good evening, sir. Leech is getting bullied indeed. Also, why does Leech have 2 cities? He's getting bullied, sir. Harry, he lost one of his settlers early on, and since then, he barely got to build another one of those settlers and trying to get away. Look at him trying to get away over here because he's in between 3 opponents. Has Macedon to the north. The other 2 opponents are not actually getting units out. Well, not right now, but he knows what's happening. The thing is, because neither Scythia nor neither she actually picked up the responsibility to go against the Khmer after in Macedon's initial attack, Macedon is just gonna fall and die. I mean, these Tagmas are not gonna take any prisoners here. I would be very surprised if we see these Tagmas actually take prisoners. Leech isn't getting bullied enough. Persia and Scythia being very lenient with him. Yes, I feel the same. I feel the same. He's left alone over there. Let me actually switch to his stream. Maybe we get does anybody know what's going on his stream? As in, what's the talk with the referees? Give me a second. I don't want to pop in over there, but I can pop in over here.
Il était déjà spread. Elle était déjà spread.
En fait, il m'a spread et moi là j'ai fait un lieu sain pour lui donner le taxis. J'ai claqué mon prophète, sauf qu'en claquant le prophète mais en créant pas la religion, c'est pour ça que je t'appelais, parce qu'on l'a déjà testé en teamer, ça lui donne le taxis. Et là moi toute la game je vais avoir le pop-up quelle religion vous voulez, mais lui il a le taxis gratuit quoi, en fait qu'il est à convertir.
Le check du
I really love the light setup on Leech, by the way. Love it.
Oui. Est-ce que j'ai une religion dans la ville? Oui. Ville sainte. Et là en fait vu qu'il a
So anybody can tell us what's going on? You hear nothing? Wait, really you don't hear? Oh yeah, you don't hear. Lol. I don't know why not, to be honest. I have no idea why you don't hear this. Check. I guess you don't need to take a look at his stream over there. Some bug being exploited. Oh. Okay. I heard something about the taxi street also, but I didn't hear specifically what it was. Nubus Maximus, thank you, sir. Man, this damage 66 against the Hetaris 41. That is gonna hurt so much. And it's not like a Macedon can actually get really quickly to his stirrups to get his knights out. And even with the knights, it wouldn't have been this easy to actually defend this. Good afternoon, ma'am, and welcome. Why are they calling a referee? Good question. We want to know that also. I didn't see any text over there being shared. I'm pretty sure it's something related, or what stream was telling me, it was something related to the taxi trade. They might have been, it might have been a bug over there or something. There's nothing in their communication channels. They just, they are talking on Legi's stream, or you can hear the talks actually on Alexis Cramp on Legi's stream. For some reason, if I put up the streams over here on my own end, I don't hear the sounds. Like, you don't hear the sounds on stream. Not sure exactly why. Okay, they're ready. They're ready. They are ready. Was there a referee calling out? No? I don't see anything over here. Yep, there we go. Anyway, we do have Byzantium starting to actually lash out. I do see two of these Hetaris did try to plug the chokes from the side of Macedon. We do have also these Tagmas that did just get upgraded, and I do see he does have some more heavy chariots that will need to get upgraded. Byzantium is putting one of his horses in danger, so the Macedonian Hetari does attack into it. He will get the Tagma to finish the job soon. He does want to get also his general. Whoa, there we go. Already starting to convert his opponent's cities. He doesn't have Crusade on him, but this is gonna hurt. Look at just the horse, guys. Just the horse against Hetari. Full strength Hetari. Horse, almost half HP. Horse is 48 strength. Boom, 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 bam, bam. We got the Hetaris dying left, right, and center. Firespace doesn't even know where to send them to be safe over here. And we're also gonna see Governor Pingala starting to add those science points here on Firespace. You see, he's in drums of war. He just managed to get his crossbows out, but to be honest, I'm not sure what he's gonna do with them. We do have Khmer coming from the south with his own units and trying to put more pressure on the city of Chalkidiki. You do see Firespace kind of clumped in his units over there as quickly, as close as possible, as tight as possible on the city of Chalkidiki, so he doesn't let Khmer push him back. But how is he gonna finish with the Tagmas? Like, look at this, the Hetari trying to attack into a Tagma. He dies. It actually dies, man. Yeah. Also, Distoria used his prophet but didn't create his religion, so he had the taxes. Oh, wait. Distoria, you mean Egypt? Oh, but he did create his. Oh, I see. I see what you mean. I see what you mean. I see what you mean. Interesting. But he did create his religion right now. Divine inspiration with mission is zero. So because he didn't, he activated the prophet but didn't actually select. I see. I see. Makes sense, makes sense. Basil time came early. Yeah, looks like we're gonna have over here Alexis Krem starting to get through the Macedonian cities very quickly. He's probably gonna follow up the attack against Scythia with stronger units, while he's gonna eat through the Macedonian defenses with no defense. I wouldn't call this a defense. Even Liege is lashing out from the south over here, getting his swordsman right in the face of the Hippolytus of Macedon, taking hits from those archers on the defense here from Firespace and managing to get enough experience points to upgrade. And we do also see Persia did not put down an encampment, so he starts, so he cannot actually start to get general. We do have him placing down a few more encampments, and he's on 28 science with 40 culture. But I do have to say, Rom is already 39 with 51 culture on the side of Macedon, 246 on the side of Mongolia. 6 cities already, while we do have Persia on 5. I do see campuses and the orders are coming around from him as the next build queues, and he's getting the intel agency already done in 110 in the city of Karakorum. We did have him also managing to make a religion for his ally to actually convert him. At the moment, Byzantium didn't buy out his extra missionaries to send them towards the south. He definitely needs a little bit of faith for that, and will need to bank it up. He has 200 right now, could actually start buying towards those missionaries to send them towards the city of Karakorum. We also do need to take a look here on the side of Japan, getting 2, 4, 6, 7 cities out quite quickly. He did manage to settle Upsunor Hollow towards the south to get some of those extra faith points, not to mention the Eraskor from settling close to it. We got him starting to get his aqueducts on the map, so he gets those extra adjacency points in the housing for his city centers, not to mention the industrial zones, or I should say industrial zone, and then for the city centers. Never mind. Pingala did get established as a third governor. We do have Magnus in the city of Fukuoka, where he did manage to establish a religion, and he does have quite a few chops for him to start getting this. I do see also Colosseum got finished on the side of Distoria with Monument to the Gods. He does have an extra perk to get these wonders. He did also get a religion in Iuno, which was the subject of actually all of that debate over there earlier. And I do see Suenete starting to get his theater squares down. That's a pretty poggy-woggy theater square. Look at that +7 over there. Your face when Rom is not Rome. Okay. We do have Racket also getting a market out in 2 turns. Looks like we're gonna have some more industrial zones coming up from the southern cities of Egypt, and I'm pretty sure the gold per turn is pretty good. 59 gold a turn with 60 science and 89 culture on the side of Distoria. Definitely getting matched over here by Tokugawa's 58 and 65. The problem is, I would call it Byzantium. This is a big Byzantium problem. We got Byzantium already taking out one of the 3 cities, only 3 cities of Macedon, and I do notice he's not gonna have a problem to go for the next one. So just bought a builder in Amphipolis, and we'll start getting some promotions on these Tagmas. He does have the ability to go through the wall defense like they're butter, like they're nothing, and from what I do see, another Hippolytus is gonna come out next time from Macedon. with the units of Khmer already punching through the initial defense of Macedon in the south of Chalkidiki, we might actually see a Liege managing to take a city from Macedon. Oh my god, this is going to be a massive comeback over here. Massive comeback. Liege prevailed. I think Liege won. I think Liege won, guys. Liege won. We got that city of Chalkidiki being placed under siege. We do have Khmer shooting as quickly as possible his arrows against his opponents, but could not break the siege. We do have also Byzantium moving all of his tagmas towards the city of Pella, and it looks like this is a fight from the expanse over here, with the city of Pella trying to get out of the spaceship, you know. Basil just keeping cities. Why not? Yeah, I mean, why not? No, easy for Liege, easy solo Liege. Yeah. Oh my god, he actually did get this. He did get this. This is incredible. I gotta say, for the start of the CWC, this is awesome. We do have Scythia also starting to attack into Rapa Nui. I do see walls are going up in the city of Pella with more Hetaris coming around from Macedon. We do need to see if Scythia is actually going to start to get units out. He did get an encampment, did not get yet one of these generals. LCD is one of the next ones. He needs 75 points. And from what I do see, Scythia still needs 72.7 points. That's a lot of points. Chalkidiki being placed under siege. Pella is going to come out next. Only a few seconds to go until we're going to see the end of the turn. And there are quite a few units from Khmer that will get the opportunity to actually attack into that city center. More tagmas beginning upgraded from Byzantium. We don't have yet actually Kesheks coming around from the cities of Mongolia. Looks like he's feeling comfortable right now, that he's gonna be left alone by his opponent. He probably scouted out what's going on in his opponent territory, and he saw we don't have encampments being placed down. The first one is coming out from a CAD, but because he's now making training points, like great general training points, he knows at the moment there's no encampment there. We just had also Persia getting his first immortal. That is probably for the golden age bonuses. Only 3 more turns until we're gonna get the next one. Oh my god, this is gonna be a fast one. Byzantium did manage to take out the capital city, the biggest capital city of Macedon here. Fire space is only down to the city of Chalkidiki, which is basically getting taken out by the Liege units. These guys are very, very annoyed. Can you imagine? They got one of their settlers, you know, brothers and sisters got taken out in the wild over there by one of the Macedonian units. The Macedonian people kept on punching through his defenses in the north, and then boom, it just went sideways really quickly. And and right now Chalkidiki is down to 162 out of 200 garrison health, with the city being under siege. He's not gonna get those I would say healing points, and we're gonna see all of the units die next turn. Yeah, 4 versus 3 situation. Liege is in fact the guy from Elden Ring named Let Me Solo. Oh man, he must be happy right now. Like, he must be really happy, right? Let's actually take a look at his face. He must be really happy. Like, come on, this. Let's see. He's still so concentrated. Look at him. He's so concentrated. Can you see him? Yeah. You see, he's so concentrated over there. Makes sense. Okay, Rapa Nui has been taken by the units of Scythia, and we do have Khmer sending some of his units to see what's going on. Scythia doesn't have a general with him, but he does have one Saka. We do have Chalkidiki also slowly being taken out. I would imagine that city is just a few hits away from being taken out. Just let the tagma, you know, touch it. Let the tagma touch it. It's fine. The 2 horses are gonna finish it. It's fine, guys. It's fine. He's just getting his farming experience. What Liege is doing right now is farming experience for his archers. Easy peasy. Took out all of the units. That's gonna be the death of the first civilization here. Turn 50. Byzantium takes it down. Takes it down. Should have given Civ6 for making Liege mad, yeah. Okay, and the Rapa Nui has also been raised to the ground. Looks like Scythia is going to need to pick up this defense, and we do need to see if Zebed over here is going to manage to get enough units to also counter whatever is coming out from his opponents. First, I do see Mongolia did get a military engineer and started building up the pathways towards the northwest to connect to Khmer's territory. We do have him getting his Diplo quarter out and putting down more libraries. 4 versus 3 situation right now for the players, and that's a GG right there. First game, finished, turn 50. Ulyss knocks one on the board. 1 versus 3 situation for Liege. It looks like he was in the room with them Not them in the room with him. Yeah, he was in the room with them, man. Yeah,
your actions
amazing,
this day.
amazing. That is so quick. That's awesome. Let's see, we need to get into the debrief channel over here and let it ride for a little bit, as in wait for them to actually get into this also. Oh, they're going into the lounge. Okay. Oh, G.
Je suis taponne, Farrell. Hein.
Non, vous allez prendre des totales là.
GG, well played.
Comment ça, c'est quoi ce remap?
En
fait,
on
a
fait
Khmer
ça
et
bien.
Byzance en face d'Alexandre pour qu'on remap.
Il y a un truc où on n'a pas de regrets, c'est ça?
Mais non, mais alors là, vous êtes tellement turbo d'élu. On en parlera, Très.
Oui, mais moi je suis assez d'accord avec le fait que vu la pose de Tepi et tout.
You could have taken that city of Liege. You could have done it. I don't know why you moved the warrior, like Scythia. Why did you move the warrior on the wheat tile instead of moving across? That's my biggest question.
I should have crossed, but I was afraid move would be weird if he first moved or shift enter something, so I did this.
I see.
Allège, pas trop stressant l'early, c'est ok?
Oh, ça va hein, au bout d'un moment, là, le timer, là, ils ont mis 5 secondes par tour. Qu'est-ce que je fais?
Mais moi aussi, mais c'est mec, gros, moi j'avais juste à me battre avec des bâtisseurs, j'y arrivais pas.
So weird, Michael.
You got to sweat a little bit over the Liege, hein?
C'était trop... Et putain, les first move... je croyais avoir réussi à shit hunter, hein, le colon, mais apparemment non.
Ouais.
Tout simplement. Enfin, en tout cas, Fire, il a bien pris aussi. Du coup.
Fire, il a
Au début, l'early.
Ah non, en 3 tours, il était plus là.
Petite question, pourquoi vous avez pas remap?
Bah non, on était contents en fait. On était en mode il y a Khmer et Basile qui peuvent être impactés par Alexandre. On était trop heureux.
Et Genghis
Genghis loin, Tokugawa Ofawa, Frissim, c'est bien leur map.
Je sais pas, moi je la trouve. Je pense
Non, mais
qu'ils
la map,
ont envie-
Bah
ils ont
le truc
envie
c'est
qu'on
que...
soit explosé sur la map plutôt, tu vois.
Bah oui.
Eux, ils ont un Tokug qui peut trade qu'en interne. Fait que le Tokug il soit Frissim, c'est cool, tu vois, mais ils perdent beaucoup d'avantages. Là où nous, on peut faire pas mal de thunes. On n'est pas touché dans la backlane.
Et on peut taxis.
C'est ça, tu vois.
Bah, on a beaucoup hésité sur le remap, mais le truc on a dit, en vrai, c'est la game, et en plus, on a des turbo spawns à part Alexandre. Vas-y, on accepte. En tout cas, on aimait bien, on était à l'aise dans nos spawns. Quoi.
À savoir, moi j'ai eu petit ascenseur émotionnel. C'est Godspawn, into feu, je retombe à un de pop. Je dis bah c'est pas grave les gars, les positions elles sont trop bien. Je prends une hutte 2 tours après, j'ai un de pop.
Ouais, c'était dingue ça, en vrai.
On n'a pas fait
on a choisi de pas technical. On a tour 6, il a perdu un point de pop, on a dit non, c'est les positions overall sont trop bien, on technical pas.
Ouais. Non mais on s'est sûrement fait bait par Khmer et Byzance Front, mais...
Surtout que... Désolé aussi pour la pause.
Oui, pas de problème.
En gros, avec Byzance, pour expliquer un peu, j'avais eu l'interaction en teamer. Quand ta ville est convertie et que tu fondes ta religion, enfin que tu claques le prophète, mais que tu fondes pas la religion, t'as directement le taxis chez le mec. Et bah c'est un peu douteux, donc je savais pas si c'était autorisé ou pas, donc j'ai préféré qu'on appelle un arbitre.
The story was just explaining what we did earlier, what he was talking with the referee. He was explaining why the pause and that they didn't need to explain to the referee what did happen over there with him getting the taxi straight from his ally city, getting converted by his religion. He activated the prophet in that city center, still got the taxis, but did not get his actual religion. He did get it after the talk with the referee, though.
De toute façon, avant la fin de la menu, tu fais rarement des missionnaires, non?
Bah là j'en ai acheté 3 avant la fin de la menu pour avoir le plus 4 parce que enfin assez vite quoi, et dans tous les cas j'allais chez Lège derrière récupérer un plus 6 et chez Ronron pour récupérer. Là sur la City j'allais débarquer avec
Ah mais bon, pas de militaire, plus 8, j'ai fait les gars, c'est fini.
Plus 10 avec le Tagba, ça allait être terrifiant.
Non là j'avais accepté ma défaite. Non mais on doit peut-être remap, mais nous on est en mode on peut tuer Lège quoi, on est en mode on donne tout pour tuer Lège, on n'y est pas arrivé, dommage.
Ah putain, encore Vat. Putain, le Victor qui arrive au bon moment là pour le plus 5 de défense, moi j'étais là, c'est chaud.
Ah c'est chaud chez toi.
Ouais.
C'était chaud.
Je pense qu'il vous manquait quelqu'un sur les campements pour dîner en général. Que Macédoine, ça suffit
Oh,
pas.
je l'ai eu super tard,
Avec
mon
The
général.
Campement,
Je dois pas l'avoir première R, je pense que je dois aller en chercher un deuxième R, en théorie.
Pareil
dans
pour
cette
Lège, Lège il doit pas avoir général non plus.
Ah. Je pense
Oui.
que, bah, après,
Ah
vous avez
non.
qu'une personne qui part campement. Moi, je pars
Après,
campement
ouais,
avec
moi-
le backline pour cette raison, tu vois. Donc, je pense qu'il y en a un
Petit
de vos
retour.
backliners qui doit faire pareil.
Petit
J'ai pas
retour
fait
sur votre draft. Moi, Macédoine, sur Plongée Classique, j'aime pas du tout. Parce que généralement, tu vas push des cifs qui vont avoir un bonus militaire là où toi, t'en as pas vraiment. Parce que tu vas avoir qu'un seul général. Enfin, c'est
Un
hyper
plus 5 sur
compliqué
l'état
Plongée
quoi.
Classique. Ouais, mais c'est sur. Enfin, c'est très limité en termes
T'as un
de zone.
bonus de guerre sur 50%, 60% de la game quand même. Tu peux pas dire que t'as pas de bonus
Ça
de
avait l'air pas
guerre.
mal quand même, Macédoine, ça avait l'air pas mal. Pour jouer un
C'est
shop
bien,
comme ça avait l'air pas mal.
C'est bien, mais en fait, la réflexion d'Histo, et je suis d'accord avec lui, c'est que t'as besoin de te setup avec la Civ. T'as envie de faire un peu plus de 3 villes et pas rush les généraux. T'as envie d'avoir plusieurs généraux. Et les match-ups sont pas forcément positifs dans la plupart des cas parce que tu vas pas. T'as un petit bonus militaire en face souvent. Et du coup, ton bonus sur tes états rois suffisent pas. Donc, on était content de vous le laisser. On avait plus peur que vous preniez d'autres pics en force rota.
Ouais, moi, c'était Ptolémaique qui faisait peur.
Ouais.
Ouais, de fou.
Je pense que Macédoine en vrai, en pur 1v1, normalement t'es censé quand même gagner avec ton avance de science naturelle. Mais là, c'est que vrai que mon avance de science en fait, par rapport à ma position et les cibles par rapport à laquelle j'ai des impacts, j'ai pas le temps de toucher quoi que ce soit.
Bah, tu commences à être setup, il y a Tagma qui arrive quoi.
T'as pas le temps de faire tes basilicoi et tout dans
C'est
certains
ça, c'est le problème sur sur Plongée Classique. Vu que tu veux faire tes basilicoi avant de spam les unités.
Guys, I'm gonna stop it here. We kind of know what's the deal with this. I do want to send you to the next stream. You do have the results already up on the CWC website. You're gonna have also the next streams showing up over there. You just need to click on the game that you want to watch, and it will open up the pages for the Twitch streams and also the chat. I do want to send you to either Hash's stream or Marius. I think Marius, right? He has the fewer over here, so we're gonna need to balance that out. Have a good evening. Taking a look at Chillbro going against their opponents, TBD. Let's see who's gonna win from that side. Have a good one. Thank you so much for joining us. I do hope you're gonna enjoy this season of the CWC 10, and we're gonna need to take a look what will happen in the first week. Just a few days and a lot of boom boom. Have a good one. Bye bye bye.